Hi there, Rob Griffith here with Circa Real Estate, and I am here to talk about how to get your house ready for the market. This time we're talking about interiors. Very important. We talked about exteriors, check out that video, but this is going to be about interiors. The number one thing that is going to help sell your house is decluttering. And I hate to use that word because I know a lot of your precious things are not really clutter. But in the eyes of a buyer, yeah, they really are. So we need to declutter. If you're packing anyway to move, start packing now. Start with the knickknacks and the extra stuff that's on your countertop. As a general rule, you shouldn't really have more than 3 things on any surface in your house. So whether that's a countertop or a table, something like that. You don't want them to be barren, but you don't want to have a lot of different types of items on top of any surface in your house. Remove personal items. This is something that a lot of people don't think about. If you've got a lot of wedding photos of you with the kids and friends, there are multiple reasons why we suggest that, not the least of which is safety. You don't necessarily want everybody who's coming into your house to see pictures of your family. It's probably best to put those away. The main reason we do it is that it helps a buyer to see themselves living in the house rather than seeing you living in the house. It lets their imagination run wild and they can see their own personal items in the house if you don't have your personal stuff up. Flooring would be next. Concentrate on flooring, on carpet, wood, tile, whatever it is. It needs to be clean. The name of the game really in this is cleanliness. You want the house to look clean. Do your hardwood floors need to be touched up? Many times they can just be touched up with some scratch cover, maybe a light sanding and a poly seal, something like that. In severe cases, they might need to be refinished. Carpet, if you're a smoker or if you have pets, especially dogs, unfortunately, dog odors tend to go into the pad of the carpet. It might mean that you need to replace some of your carpet. Talk with your realtor about that. Get an honest opinion about whether it needs to be replaced or could it just be cleaned. Lighting, very important. Are all the lights in the house working? This is important when it comes to inspections. You don't want somebody thinking that something's wrong with your electric system if a light switch, they flip a light switch and the light doesn't come on. Make sure all the lights and fans and everything are working properly in your house. Any repairs that you know of, anything that's not working properly, now's the time to get it repaired, whether it's the dishwasher, the oven, the stove. It's better to spend the money now than to spend it later with repairs when the buyer has the inspections. All of these things will be called out. Pay special attention in bathrooms and kitchens and wet areas to the grout around the tile, whether it's clean. Many times you can use a mildew remover to get rid of some of the stains. In severe cases, the grout needs to be replaced, which is always a wise thing to do. You want it to look nice and shiny clean. And then finally, the last step is to hire a cleaning crew. And I recommend hiring a cleaning crew, not trying to do it yourself, and have them just do a make ready of the entire house. This would include washing the windows. We talked about that with the exterior. Make sure you wash the interior of all of your windows, and just make sure that everything is nice and clean and that it smells clean. Very important. And so again, the main reason we do this is we want the house to feel clean. It's very important for buyers when they come into your house that it smell clean, that it look clean. And then the other reason is that buyers want a house that's ready to move in. Regardless of what they might tell you up front, sometimes they'll say, oh, I don't mind a project, that type of thing. But the reality is most people want to move into a house right away. They really don't want to have to do these things before they move in. So they're going to be looking for a move-in ready house. And if you do these things, your house will be move-in ready.